Hey people, this is We187, and welcome back to my Let's Play of ABZÜ. In the last part, we got through Chapter 3, and we found our way into this rather eerie-looking cave, and we found out a little bit more about the history of the civilization that we're learning more and more about every episode here. So, we have our robot friends, Sarah and Kyra, but unfortunately, we need to let them go into the door, as all robots must go away. Goodbye, my friends. But that's okay. You know what? They're together. And we may be alone, but, you know, that's alright. We will have more fish. We'll find more robot friends, hopefully. Hopefully. I hope so. There should always be more friends. Like good old Bob Ross says, everybody needs a friend. Man, Bob Ross would love this game. Like, if he was ever a gamer, like, you know, bless his heart, if he could live this long to experience games like Journey and ABZÜ, he would be totally blown away by the amount of love and passion and artistic integrity that's gone into designing these games, and a lot of other games too, but especially games like these because they appreciate nature so much, and that's totally what Bob Ross was about. You know, just, you know, like, finding a nice little piece of heaven, like, you know, Alaska for him. I bet he would love Journey because it gets all cold near the end. Oh my god, it's a big whale. Hello, whale. Alright, I'm going to be really quiet for this part. This is a really, really important part of the game, in my opinion, and I will shut up so you can experience it in full. It'll last about a minute. Man, that is something. I couldn't talk during that part. I'm so sorry. That is too beautiful to talk through, and probably, like, one of the parts of the game in this game that, like, gives me shivers every single time I see it. My gosh, swimming with the whales, man. Everybody should swim with the whales. And, oh, we got more triangular pyramid things over here. Interesting to know. And we're actually at the bottom of the ocean now. Like, we were at the top. A nice little journey took us down to the bottom. We see the seafloor, or at least what appears to be the seafloor. And there is there's a fish portal over there. And I actually have to watch out for these pyramids. These are actually dangerous, and they are one of the things, in fact, the only major thing that can really hurt you in this game. And they're kind of scary if you listen to them. They blink with this, like, beeping noise, and the closer and closer you get, the more they beep. And if you get too close, it will zap you and actually really hurt you. So it's a good thing to stay a little bit away, you know, just swim slowly through this area. There's another sea portal down there. Oh boy. Oh. Alright. Take it easy. Take it easy, Jake. Nice and slow. Let's see what else you can find here. There's got to be more. I think there, I'm just looking around for this, the fish portal I'm missing. I want my fish portal. It's not even a portal, it's just, the fish key, the haven for when we unleash the fish. Although I think I've already missed it in a way. I think maybe it's like it's not meant to be this playthrough, and I'll just have to look it up online, which is unfortunate. But you know, what can you do? There is a oh wait, is that it? Please tell me that little circle right there. That's not it. Okay, I'm just kidding. I got so excited. There's more hatchet fish down here. And there's a meditation spot right there if you want to meditate. And that big cliff up there, there's a blue shell if you want to go grab that. You'll swim all the way up there, which is totally up to your discretion. I would never force that upon you. If you don't want to collect these shells and swim fast, it's totally up to you. Like collecting the Nautilus shells is a lot like collecting the ribbon extensions in Journey, except you only have to get them once, whereas in Journey you have to get them every single time. But they produce the same like end result, whereas in Journey you get the white robe. In this game you get the blue suit. And can we get past here safely? Oh, we can. Oh, that's scary. And we can just activate this machine right here, and that will power up the electricity and I guess turn those off, which is nice at the same time. I appreciate that. That's for sure. Oh, such a mechanical noise. Yeah, this game midway through starts getting pretty mechanical because the civilization that we're studying has actually evolved to the point where they can, with the help of the the beings like us that they created, actually go through and advance themselves technologically, and it's really scary and impressive what they do in such a short amount of time, and definitely harkens back to what we can do. Oh man, that's really scary. Just gotta swim fast through it. Don't feel bad if you do get stuck in them though. It's not the end of the world. And with that, oh, it's so sad that you can see the skeletons of the whales and stuff everywhere. But we've opened the door. Yeah, because you know those whales, like, they're swimming and they just get caught in those mines. Yeah, spoilers. Not really, but if you get, I guess I'll show what happens if you get caught by one, just so you get it. Because I don't think you guys understand the full weight of how scary it can be, these things. When you don't know, and you just, you're swimming like, oh, what's this? Oh! Yeah. And then it can just do it repeatedly and repeatedly, and it is so scary. It's like, oh man, you're just like hugging yourself in pain, and oh, I'm so sorry to put you through that, my friend. Oh, what is that up there? I think that's just that fish looks bigger than the rest. My friend, what are you? You are the goblin shark. Okay. Oh, I don't want you to swim too close to the mines for both your sake and my own. So I'm just gonna leave you be and swim down here and just move on to the next area. We gotta be careful. These mines are all over now, though. We definitely don't want to get caught. Just take it easy. Just take it easy. Oh, what was that? What was that? I don't know, actually. Oh. Oh, no. It's Shark Bro. I'm sorry. Here, let's go help you. Man. Alright, let's help him out. While I'm busy doing that, I'm also going to take a swig of water. Oh. Alright. This is like one of the few actual cutscenes in this game, too. And then he swims off. He's like, huh, I don't know if I can trust you or not, but thank you, I suppose. Like, we did save him, that's for sure. Anyway, let's continue. Man, I love the aesthetic of these caves. Like, I really, really, really would totally love to go spelunking. And if you don't know what spelunking is, that's cave exploring. Like, not so much underwater cave exploring, but I really, really want to go cave exploring. Oh my gosh, I did it once. I absolutely fell in love with it, and I haven't been able to do it since, and that was like 10 years ago. And man, if I could go back, I just want to go spelunking. Man, that would be so much fun. I'm like all about just exploring through like nature and things you don't normally get to see. Like this giant whale, it is the jizz whale, or the sperm whale, the whale cum. You know what? It's a big one. That's for sure. And there's other giant things here as well. Take a look down here. You can find yourself a nice giant squid, which is also the name of the developer of this game. So I think they knew what they were doing when they did that, when they added their giant squid. And they can ink. Aw, you guys made me ink. I wonder if my last thing is down here and I'm just missing it somewhere. There is a meditation spot right there, if you're missing it. See, I didn't spend too much time down here because I was like, oh, it can't be down here. There was a blue shell down here, and I think there was anyway. And there was a meditation spot, but there's probably nothing else. And wouldn't you know, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm just flat out wrong about that. And the fish spot is here the whole time. Oh, excuse me. I'm burping because the fish I ate before, you know, a couple episodes ago, and now the coffee. And I'm doing this whole game in like one take. I could do it in several, and actually, the first time I recorded this game, I did it also in one take, but the second time I recorded, because the first time I messed up, and for some reason it didn't record any of the video, like it recorded 3 frames of it. And then the second time, it recorded it fine, but it was way too blurry, and it just didn't look good. So now this is the first time. I'm sorry, the third time. And these are getting really big now. But yeah, like the second time, I wasn't really feeling the commentary either, which is like, you know what? Instead of just rushing out this content, I'm gonna take a little bit of, you know, a couple extra days and just get the recording right, do it the way I want to do it. And this one has totally been great. Like I've been having a grand old time re-LPing, I guess you could say now, this game. But I feel so much more in the zone. Like sometimes you record and you know it feels off. And I guess I have the luxury in this ABZÜ LP for being able to restart because it's such a short game. Whereas in other games like, you know, Birth by Sleep and Final Fantasy XIV especially, it's very hard if you're not in like a good recording mood and you record anyway and you sound kind of off. I mean, some people don't mind. I think it bothers me more than it can bother anyone else, personally. But that's just like something I've learned as an LPer. Like I know when my commentary is not up to the par that at least I know I can produce and put out. And when I notice that, all right, this video like felt kind of phoned in, it actually does bother me a lot. So I'm very glad that, at least for this time, I'm giving you guys something that's a little bit more enjoyable. I hope, anyway. I have no right to say whether it's enjoyable or not, but I can at least aspire to reach those heights of enjoyability and take my sip of coffee. Man, coffee is great. It's great. There's this tweet I saw the other day. My friend Allison retweeted it. It's like, oh man, I just finished my cup of coffee. Boy, I could really go for another cup of coffee right now. And that is me every single moment of every single day. I could always go for more coffee. And I'm very much like a black coffee drinker. Like, I don't like putting much in my coffee. You know, aside from right now, I'm having that flavored coffee because it's like the one oddball flavored coffee that I like. Most of the time, I'll just have, you know, a plain cup of coffee, nothing in it, no sweetener, no nothing, just coffee. Just coffee. And, you know, if you're having iced coffee, then I sweeten it because I don't think iced coffee tastes as good without any sweetener. Especially cold brews. Cold brews are fantastic. But, man, you gotta put some sweetener in there. But, man, hot coffee, just drink and give it to me as is. I will put nothing in it, and I will enjoy it, and it's great. Oh, I took another swig right there. And I didn't check around here either, did I? Maybe it's over here, although I don't think so, because I think I would have noticed it before. Like, usually it glows when you get kind of close, and you'll know. It's like, oh, you know, here's one more that you didn't get. Another fish portal. But, no, that's not the case. I think we just have to move on here. Oh, back into this cave. Man, I love this cave stuff. We're actually getting very close to the end of this video, though. Here, the ABZÜ part was a little bit closer to the end. Because you get here, and oh my goodness! That is a giant pyramid. Oh, and there's our shark friend going in. Hey, come back here. So, actually, you are, I think, supposed to swim through these, and you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I was gonna say, like, oh, you don't have to swim through them, you can just go around. But you know what? I'm feeling kind of ballsy. Let's go and do it. That wasn't too bad, actually. We just got through it. I found the perfect path. Oh, alright, let's go and swim in here. And this is actually going to be the start of episode 5, and I'm actually going to... How are we doing on time? You know, we've only been going for like 15 minutes. I'm going to combine chapter 4 and 5 into one, because this chapter is actually extremely short. So, you know what, you get a little bit bonus. I was originally, when I first recorded this, I was like, you guys just get, like, you know, a 4-minute video, joke's on you. But you know what, no, I'm gonna be a little bit nicer this time and include it here. You just gotta be so careful. Oh my goodness, there's absolutely no life here. And the aesthetic has entirely changed from the surface, too. How far our journey has taken us. Oh, this is actually a pretty interesting reveal. You find that the robot friends, you know, Sen, Brendan, Kyra, Sarah, Sotir, Dice, all are robot friends. They've been manufactured by the civilization, and I mean, they are alive. They're given this life, this sense of ABZÜ, but they're still manufactured. And I mean, I guess they are robots. It's just he didn't know who built them, and now we do. And that's why they go back into those doors every time, is because, you know, that's where they're programmed to go back into, you know, back into here, pretty much. So if you're wondering why they always had to return to the doors before every chapter, that's why. Oh, that's so scary. Yeah, they also built these giant pyramids, as we saw, the mines. It's really quite scary. You can actually, like, explore upwards here and below and see ourselves in the glass, which I think is a pretty cool feature. That you can just sort of, you know, one thing that I really like about, it's totally off topic, but the third Harry Potter movie, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, is that there's so many shots in that movie that the camera just goes through glass like that, and you see like a different camera shot. That's so cool. It just made me think of that, that's all. Anyway, let's move on here. This is, I want to say here, these fish right here, the only fish in the game that aren't real fish. They act like fish, but they look like they're robot fish that were created, so I would say that they're not real. Unless if they are, then, oh my gosh. But I'm pretty sure they're not. So we get that, and we have a picture of this robot here. Oh, yep, there's ABZÜ in that robot. It is definitely alive. And there is ABZÜ in the pyramids as well, I guess. Alright. That's alive as well. Yeah. This is pretty intense stuff. It looks like we're like a robot as well, and we have the ABZÜ within us, which, I mean, we knew that we were built by the civilization, but this is just like the final proof that, yeah, you are a creation by these people that they built in order to, you know, carry out their will, and it looks like we took it a little bit too far, our people anyway. So it doesn't make you feel all that great about where you come from, to be honest, and I think that's the point of the game, in a big sense of the word. Like I do say in the ABZÜ video, like the non-LP one, the analysis I do between that and Journey, that is a big theme of this game, is that we should feel bad about what we've done to this ocean. It is totally our fault, and we need to own it and accept it. Man. It's some pretty heavy stuff, and this is like content that Journey doesn't really get to. Like, Journey is sad, and in a way it's actually sadder than this game, but it's also not as dark as this game. Oh my goodness, look at all these. Look at what we've created as a society. Like, we have completely screwed up this ocean. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh man, the pain. Oh no, not again. Oh, let's just get through it here. It actually is possible to swim through this entire hive of mines without getting hit once, but I've only done it once, and it is pretty hard. You gotta, like, I didn't go fast at all. I swam extremely slowly, and even then, these guys move around so much that it's so hard to predict where they're gonna go. This really reminds me of Orphan's Cradle, the final dungeon in FF13. It really has that red aesthetic that Orphan's Cradle had, which is nice. I like that aesthetic. I think it's nice. It's a very, it's a good red. It's not like the boring kind of red. Like, I really don't like cherry red as a color, but like this kind of like foreboding red is so cool. All right, let's just swim here. What do we got? Man, we got another big one, it looks like. Oh, it has eyes. That is creepy. Oh no, Shark Bro. Shark Bro, no!